Alright, last game of the night. No matter what happens, if I blunder my queen on move 4, still the last game of the night. This is interesting. Haven't played this before. Presumably he's fiend-kettoing his bishop. Yep. Let's defend the pawn. Maybe I'll fiend-ketto my own bishop, actually. No, I'm not going to do that. So he's hitting this pawn, which is adequately defended, so let's just develop the bishop. And let's put it here. And I think I'll develop my dark squared bishop here and hit this pawn. Okay. I could take, and then he's going to recapture, and I can castle. And that looks pretty good for me because he's a move away from castling at least. So I guess he'll play here. Interesting. That does take away the development square for my bishop, so I guess I'll play here. And I mean, that check, I could have given the check with my rook, but I don't think it was that useful. He just blocks with the knight. Well, now I like this. I just moved my bishop away and, oh, never mind. I could play here, and he can't block because then I take his queen, and he's got to move the queen. So he's got to move the queen, and then I win an exchange. Can't take because my knight defends, of course. I almost just said bless you to myself. I'm really not sure what he's going to play here. I mean, I probably should have thought about that a bit more, but I play so slowly that these seem like his only two options, right? And let's just verify there's nothing better than winning the exchange. I don't really see anything, so let's just take it. And I have this check now, and he comes here, and then I don't really feel like I'm getting anything amazing out of that. So let's take the center pawn. Oh, that does allow him to take... That does allow him to take this pawn with the check and then recapture. But I can just capture, so I guess that's fine. And I'm up in exchange, so trading is fine. That's good for me. Oh, that's interesting. I was not expecting that. Interesting. So now I guess the point is if I take here, he takes this. And I'm still up the pawn, right? And I could play, no, I can't play check. I also have this Desperado with check, and then I can recapture the knight. He still has this move. It's been a very tactical game so far. Although if he plays that and I take, and then he takes here, I have this check and I win his queen. Right? That works, I believe. This has been an extremely tactical game. I'm glad I saw that before it all happened. That was pretty nice. I'm pretty proud of that. And he resigns. All right. That was a good game. That was a fun one. I think I'm happy that that was my last one instead of that absolute trash one before. So this is the, what is this? It doesn't even have a name apparently. Oh, the Owen defense. So it did want me to play rook here, and then he probably blocks with a knight, yeah. Alright, that would have been pretty crazy stuff to happen there. Instead, we had this bishop e3. That gives away free material, so it wanted me to play here. And then what would he have done? Moved his queen out of the way, and I just slammed that pawn. No. I was going to say I slammed that pawn up to cement the knight there. And then instead the knight just jumps back. Maybe it's trying to get it here. Anyways, I played rook e1 instead to try and get the pin on the queen. He castled out of it, but that doesn't work because of this move. Bro, brilliant move to, you know, take the rook that you just lined up the bishop against. So this desperado was not the right move. Instead, I was supposed to play here and then just be glad that I'm up 2 pawns. Whereas this move made me up 3 pawns. Now why after here, here, here? Why does he not just drop the bishop back? Because I'm going to play here and here. And then I guess the idea is I play here. It wants king a6. Interesting. All right. I guess he wouldn't play that because I'm up 2 pawns, so it doesn't make sense for him to trade. Or I'm not up 2 pawns, but I'm up 2 points of material. This leads to checkmate, but there was a faster route. It won't let me retry. Oh, here it is. Oh no, that's for his move. What was the best move here? So I was supposed to play rook e8 because I had mate in 7, obviously. I mean, come on. I guess he's got to come here. And then you play this check anyways. And then the king moves away. And then you take with the queen, with your queen, with check. The king has to come here, probably. And then your bishop comes back here. And I am not sure what happens after that. Okay, he plays b5, and then you give this queen check. And his king has no legal moves. No, his king can come here, because this pawn now blocks it. And then you play, I don't know, maybe your queen slides over here. And he can't take because the pawn is pinned. So his king has to come here. And then you take, and that's mate. I think that's right. Let's take a look. Nice. No, not there. Here. Cool. Well, probably play again tomorrow for a little bit.